how are we all doing? So the first thing I was thinking of as soon as I put this camera on, this isn't what I'm going to talk about for the whole video, by the way, but I literally put the camera on and I was like, I'm so hot. And I'm not going to talk about that the whole time, but it's like ridiculous when it's like this. Like, I feel like I'm sometimes just unable to cope. It's like my main thought in my head. And I feel like it's so British. You just can't like start a conversation without being like, without talking about the weather, without talking about how hot it is. And if you haven't said something about how hot it is, you feel like you've missed something out of a conversation with someone. It's so, honestly, it cracks me up. Anyway, how are you all? I hope you're all okay. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to check in with everyone, see how we're all doing. Comment below and tell me how you're doing and what you're getting up to. I know loads of people are probably up at the Edinburgh Fringe at the moment, which is really exciting. I wish I could be up there, but it's so much fun. If you have not videos, if you're in shows and stuff at the Fringe, do tweet me about them, and I'll share like the show info, or like put it like comment underneath the video or whatever, and I'll share it on my various like pages and whatever. So yeah, do let me know. I'll share dates and details and try and help you promote your shows, because I know it can be hard to like promote your shows with all the different shows that are up there. So yeah, I hope the Fringe is going amazingly well for anybody that's up there. What have I been up to? I had an audition today, which I really, really enjoyed. Everyone was so lovely, such a sweet company leading the audition, and all of us who were auditioning just said like, oh, we actually had so much fun, and you made it such a relaxed, like lovely environment, and that was like genuine. It was really, really nice. We did some devising, we did some creating. We had to create a monologue from like an object that we brought with us, and that was really cool. And that was quite exciting actually, because I got to do some writing like in the audition, and then I went to a cafe this afternoon. I've been working on a couple of monologues, and I actually turned the piece that I did for the audition into another monologue, like a bigger monologue, which was really exciting actually. It just felt really great to be doing all that writing, and just like I felt really buzzing afterwards. I was like, oh, this is so exciting. I feel so creative. So that was really awesome. I have some like recommendations actually for things to watch. It's gonna change hands. Ooh, wobbly. So I went to the gym today, so my arms are aching. So I'm just gonna swap hands. Okay. So I have some recommendations for things to watch, like things that I've watched recently that I think are just really brilliant. So I hit my head last week when I was hanging up some washing, which sounds absolutely ridiculous. And so I had to take some time off work. So I just watched like comedy specials, and that was really, really helpful. And yeah, just really, really nice like thing to do when you're feeling really crappy. So I watched Tig Notaro. She's a very funny lady. She's actually, you probably recognise her from loads of stuff. She's in like a bunch of different shows as an actor, like smaller parts and stuff. She's very funny. She's kind of, I think she's really kind of quirky, and she has a much kind of, not like a quieter sense of humour, but she's not one of these like zany comedians that's like jumping all over the place. It's kind of different humour to that, but I thought she was really, really funny actually. I thought she was great. I really like her style of humour. In a way, it's like a slightly awkward humour, but sort of not. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But Tig Notaro, her latest special, Happy to Be Here on Netflix, I really recommend that. And then I watched Eliza Confirmed Kills, and I thought that was so brilliant. And I feel like it was so, so funny. And it's just kind of like relatable as well, I think. And then also I felt like she addressed like a lot of like big issues as well, and I thought that was quite impressive to do that in a comedy set. So yeah, those are two comedy specials I really recommend you watch. I'm gonna watch Eliza's newest one, Elder Millennial, soon. And I can't believe she's had like 4 specials, and I haven't even heard of her until Netflix started like advertising her to me this week. So how crazy is that? Yeah, I guess it just shows like how long it takes for you to become more and more well known. Like, you just, it's so true, isn't it? You just have to keep working, keep working. They say it takes like 10 years, 10, 12 years, don't they, to get to like the top of your profession. Like, takes like that long. So yeah, crazy. And then I started watching at the weekend this documentary called Last Chance U, which is about a college or several college football teams. The first one is about East Mississippi American football team, a college team, and I think it's really really interesting documentary to watch, um, about these guys who, I think some of them have been like kicked out of colleges. I'm not sure, but some of them have come from different colleges, or they're not doing well at these other colleges, and they come to East Mississippi um, to train with the football team because the football team are really good and the coach is really really good and they're really talented players, but some of them struggle like academically or in like other areas, and it's just about their kind of journey through that, and sort of with balancing the football with the academic, and then a lot of them are obviously away from home and stuff, as you are, with like college and university and stuff. And yeah, how they balance all those things, and then how tough American football is, and all the things that go along with that. And I think it's really, really interesting documentary. I also think it's really interesting to see the how they're trained by the coaches. It's very tough. Like, yeah, it's really interesting, and I really, really recommend it as a documentary. I think it's a great thing to watch. So those are my recommendations for TV for this week. And then books wise, I'm reading Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine, and I've completely forgotten the name of the author. I'm so sorry. I'll post the name below. When I posted the video. But it's really, really brilliant actually. I'm not super far through it, so no spoilers. But yeah, it's a really, really, yeah, really interesting book. Haven't really read anything like it before. It's just about a young woman and her life, and I won't say anything else because I don't want to give anything away. But I really recommend it. I think it's a great book to kind of have in your bag, carry around with you. um, a lovely thing to be reading when you're out and about, or, just one of those books you can just pick up at any point. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it actually. And then, am I reading anything else at the moment? I don't think I'm reading anything else. I'm going to start reading The Artist's Way, which I had recommended to me, which I think will be super useful for my creative work and kind of, again, like consciously creating your days. So I'm still doing my journaling, doing that, consciously creating my days, thinking about what I want to achieve that day, what mindset I want to create, and finding that really helpful. Um, Meditating every day. I've just done 30 days of meditation. I'm so pleased about that. That's really, really awesome. So yeah, I can't recommend meditating highly enough. Really, if you can start doing it just a little bit, maybe like 3 minutes a day or whatever, just start. And the sooner you start, the sooner you can build up, and the sooner it will have a positive effect on your life. I think it makes such a big difference. So yeah, I just wanted to give a few recommendations of bits and pieces that I'm watching and reading and things that I'm doing. And yeah, and just give you a little update on what's going on with me. I'm going to be posting a monologue this week as well, and next week, and some vlogs kind of looking at those monologues in more detail as well. And then I've written a couple of things. I may potentially post those too. And yeah, let me know how you're doing. Let me know about your shows. And oh yeah, if there's anything on in London that you're in, and I have a bit of free time in August now because the schools are out, so I'm not doing as much of my workshop stuff, let me know, comment below, or tweet me or whatever, and I'd love to come and see it because I've got a bit of time to come and see stuff, so yay. So yeah, I hope you're all good. Oh, top tip for coping in the heat: So it sounds really weird, but it's actually really good. So before you go to bed, get a tea towel and like run it under the tap, cold tap, wring it out and wrap it around your feet, because apparently it helps to like cool your whole body down. You can do that like through your feet. So yeah, try it. I tried it last night and it made such a big difference. So that's what I'm gonna go do, which is quite a weird way to end the video. But yeah, goodbye everybody. Speak to you later, and yeah, bye.